everybody, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Welcome to a new playthrough video. Today, 4 against the Abyss, not 4 against Darkness. I've upgraded. My heroes are all level 5, except the Wizard is now level 6. And in the last video, the Wizard could have leveled up or taken a skill. I chose to just level up. I need the hit points, the health. So I went ahead and leveled him up and gave him another spell. He's got 1 Blessing, 3 Sleep, 2 Fireball, 2 Lightning. And there we go. All right, today they are heading back down into the Abyss. Just so you know what you're seeing here, I've got the Abyss vermin, minions, weird bosses, and dragon nameplates so that I'll be able to drop these in here so you'll be able to tell what I'm fighting. If you have ordered one of my bases, one of these boards, prior to today, which is September 4th, remember that date. If you ordered one of these prior to that, reach out to me, and what I can do is I will send you these plates for the cost of shipping only. I'll cut you a pair, get your address, and I'll just PayPal you for shipping to get these to you. It won't be much because these don't weigh much. But I didn't have these with me to sell with the board. I've still got to update the board with these cost-wise. It's going to add, I think, like $3, which, you know, there you go. So if you bought a board prior to September 4th, reach out to me if you want the plates for 4 Against the Abyss. All right, let's get started. Let's roll for the room to see where we start. We're starting in 2, which is a room with 2 doors and a corridor. That's perfect. I will draw the door here. It comes over 2, 1, 2, up 3, over 2, up 3, a door here, a gap, and then a corridor, over, down, a door here and there. All right, we got it. Let me blacken in these doors. Let's go through the right door here. So again, I'm going to be rolling a green and a red. Green is the first digit. Red is the last digit. This is called a D6-6 roll. You take the numbers in order, 2, 4, and you look at the little handy thing here, and it tells you that I'm going into a room that has 2 more doors. So you can orient this so it fits. So it goes like that. We have a door here. It goes down, over to a door. This one comes over and down, and then I can shade that in. All right, so we have a door. Now what we need to do is roll to see what is in it. And to do that, I'm going to be consulting a handy chart, which I actually have as a screen image that I'm going to keep open for myself. But you can find it at the very back of the rule book. It looks like this. It's just a spreadsheet that tells me what I get and where when I enter a room or a corridor. So let me go ahead and set that down and turn off the, all right, come on, there we go. Okay, you roll 2d6 and you add them together. That is a 7, and when I consult this, a 7 is minions in a corridor. Okay, when you're in a corridor, only the front 2 heroes can fight, and it's always, for me, the barbarian and the rogue. So we have a minion, which we will go to the minion chart and see what we're going to fight. We roll a 6. We're fighting 4d6 hairy goblins. All right, these are minions. So the hairy goblins, and there are 4d6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 9, 10, 13 of them. All right, so I'm going to mark that in here. There are 13 of them. When we get down to 6, which is halfway, they will make a morale roll to see if they flee. They are level 6, so I'm going to put the 6 in here to indicate they're level 6. They are normal treasure, and it says they have a 1 in 6 chance of a level 10 goblin leader. Let's do that. No chance of a goblin leader. I rolled a 5. I could bribe them, but I'm not going to. I'd rather fight them. So because there's 13, now they're in a corridor, so it's really interesting how this works. Basically, you're just fighting one at a time. When you kill one, another one will move to the front. All right, so I'm just going to put a bunch of ones back here and then I'm going to put 3 ones, if I could find more, there we go. And then I'm going to put a 10, a D10, which tells me there's 13. Well, there's 13, so that's 6. Half of that would be a 3 and a 4. All right, so there'll be 4 for this one. That's 7. And then there'll be a 3 on this one, which is 6. All right, there we go. So the barbarian is +1 attack. I need to roll. A 1 is a miss, so I don't want to roll a 1. And I did. I rolled a 1, so he misses. The rogue, we do not outnumber. He is just +0. He rolled a 6. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to be rolling a D8. But you know what? I'm just going to take it that I rolled an exploding for the rogue. And I rolled a miss for the barbarian. So I rolled a D8. Let's do a D8. And I need to find a D8 again. There we go. Okay, so I rolled 7 + 1 is 8. That's enough to kill 2. So he kills 2, and one of these will slide over, so they're even. And now the front 2 will attack. The way this works is you roll a D6, you add your defense, and you have to beat the level. Now they're level 5. Actually, hold on. I thought they were level 3. No, they're level 6. I bumped that. So really, technically, he only killed 1. He killed 1, and this should still be at, well, they'll even out. We'll figure it out. All right, the first one will attack the barbarian. Does the barbarian defend? 5 + 3 is 8. It beats 6, so he defends. The rogue is +5 defense. 4 + 5 is 9. He easily dodges it. A 1 is a natural hit. A 1 hits. All right, barbarian swings. 5 + 5 is 10, which beats 6, so he kills 1, and they march up. The rogue is +0. I rolled a 5, which does not beat 6, and he misses. The front one swings at the barbarian. 3 + my 5 is 8. That beats 6. He's okay. The rogue is +5, and he takes a hit because a 1 is an automatic hit, so he is down to 7. The barbarian swings. 6. I keep rolling a 6. D8. I need to get these D6s out of the way. It's supposed to be rolling a D8 for all of these rolls. My apologies. I'm going to fix that right now. All right. The barbarian rolls an 8, an exploding. 8 + 5 is 13. 13 + 1 is 14. That's enough to defeat 2. So he'll kill this one and this one. And now they're even at 4. 4 each. The rogue is +0, and he misses. The barbarian gets swung at. 3 + 5 is 8, which beats 6. He takes no damage. And the rogue, 5 + 5 is 10. He takes no damage. Barbarian swings. An exploding. 8 + 5 is 13. 14 is enough to defeat 2. The rogue is +0 and misses. One of them swings at my barbarian. A natural 1. The barbarian takes a hit. He's down to 10. The rogue is +5. 7 + 5. He easily dodges it. The barbarian swings. 2 + 5 is 7. That's enough to kill 1. The rogue is +0. 7 is an exploding. 7 + 5 is 12. That's enough to kill 2. So he's down to 2. This one swings at the barbarian, and the barbarian takes a hit. 9. The rogue is +5, and he easily dodges it. The barbarian swings again. 2 + 5 is 7 and kills his last one. The rogue is +0. 4 does not hit. So 1 and 1. They both swing at the barbarian is a hit. Man, the barbarian is at 8 already. And the rogue is +5 and no hit. Barbarian +5. 6 + 5 is 11. That's enough to kill his. The rogue rolls a 4 and misses. This one will attack the barbarian. 5 + 3 is 8. It beats it. And the barbarian swings with a 3 + 5 and kills the last one. So we now have a minion on the board. When I hit 5 minion groups killed, I get an XP roll. All right, that was good enough. And that was the hairy goblins. Now the hairy goblins do have a normal treasure roll. So I turn to page, well, let me just get to the treasure table here. Abyss Treasure. Roll a d8. I rolled a 5, which is one item of jewelry worth 4d6 times 15 gold, or one item from the useful stuff table. Let me look at that useful stuff table, because I am really worried about vampires. D6 stakes. These count as magic weapons against vampires. The effect is they can hit vampires while against any other creature. Okay, let's do that. D6 blessed stakes. 3 stakes, 3 blessed stakes. So I'm going to give 1 each to the barbarian, the rogue, and the cleric, not the priest. All right, that was fun. Let's keep going. That was this room, and this was a minion. And let's go through this side door right here. What did I do with that time thing? There we go. Okay. 2d6. That is a corridor. It goes over to... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking wrong game here. 2-1. A 2-1 is a dead-end room. That's not good. All right, 1, 2, 3. It's a 3x3 room. And I'll have to backtrack when I finish here. What is in this room? That is a 5. A 5 on a room is a special feature. So the special feature is on page 50. You roll a d6. I rolled a 5. A 5 is a repository of secret knowledge. A repository of secret knowledge. And I believe you can only have one of each in a dungeon. All right, so the room is a library. If you want to spend some time researching, roll for a wandering monster. At the end of the research, a character gains a clue. I'm not really concerned about that, so I'm going to leave it alone. All right, now I have to backtrack. So my people are in this room, and to backtrack, you roll a d6, and if you roll a 1, you have to deal with a wandering monster, and I do not. And if you move back into the entry room, there's no wandering monsters there, and that's a free move. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this left corridor or door right here. And I rolled a 1-5. 1-5 is a strange looking room. It goes up 3, over 2, up 1, and a door right here. And then it goes down 2 and a door, and then over 3 and down. All right. So let's see what's in this room. That is a 3. A 3 in a room is a trap. Okay. Now, my rogue is in the lead with the barbarian, so you always get a chance to disarm the trap, but you first have to find out what type it is. The traps in the Abyss are a little more dangerous than the ones from 4 Against Darkness. So let's see what it is. Traps. Traps. Where are the traps? Abyss Traps, page 47. Oh, these are so dangerous. I rolled a 5, an electrical blast. All characters must save versus a level 7 electricity or take a wound. But before this happens, my rogue gets to try to disarm it. Roll a d8 and you add your level. He is level 5, and I need to beat or equal or beat the level. So I need a 2 or higher. And I did. 6 plus 7, or 6 plus 5 is 11, so the trap is disarmed. Now I have choices. Where do I want to go? Let's go through this leftmost door. That is a 6-1. And a 6-1 is a very large room with 2 exit doors. All right, the good news is I can fit this. 1, 2. Yeah, I can fit it. So it's going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. Over 2 and a door. And then down 1, 2. Over to a door. And then a wall down. All right, there we go. So this room is butted right up against that one. What is in this room? 7. 7 is a minion. All right, let's roll for the minion. Minions is on page 52 of the book, if you have it. Roll a d6. A 2. 2d6 plus 1 ghouls. 2d6 plus 1 ghouls. It says they're kobold ghouls in the book, but this says... That's weird. I thought they were called kobold ghouls. Am I looking at the wrong thing? No. Kobold ghouls. Why did I put kobold ghouls on it? Let me check something real quick. Page 52. They're just called ghouls. How in the world did I get the word kobold in there? That is odd. Oh well. You know, they're kobold ghouls. They're ghouls, but they're kobold ghouls. Kobold ghouls are level 8. All right, so I will put a level 8 here. There are 2d6 plus 1. 10, 11 of them. Ooh, okay. Let's see. 1 and 1. So, you know what I forgot to do is morale on those things, but that's okay. We killed them all anyway. They are level 8 undead, normal treasure. There is a 1 in 6 chance of being led by a ghoul king. I rolled a 5, no ghoul king. A character wounded by a ghoul must save versus level 7 poison or be paralyzed. Elves add their level to the save. A paralyzed character is automatically hit if attacked. Blessing removes paralysis. Without a blessing, however, a paralyzed character must be carried out of the dungeon. Well, we're going to have to nuke these guys. All right, level 8 undead. So we're in a room, which means they all will be facing 11, which will be 3, 6, 9, 2. So 3, 3, 3, and 2 for the wizard. That is a lot of ghouls, and they are level 8, like I said. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have, and because they're a minion, I get to use, I'm going to use Fireball. And you add your level, you add a D8, you add your level. It will work against undead, and it slays a number of creatures equal to the wizard's die roll minus the level. So I'm going to roll a D8, I'm going to add the level 6 of the wizard to this roll and subtract 8, and that's how many it kills. So let's try that. Here we go. Nice roll. 7 plus my level of 6 is 13. 13 minus 8 is 5. So I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll have it kill 5. So there should be 6 left, and there are. Now, I get to do a morale roll. It doesn't say anything that they are immune to a morale. And they can flee, so let's do a morale roll. You roll a d6. On a 1 to 3, they run. And they will not run. So my wizard went, so that leaves only my warrior, cleric, and my rogue. Now, the good news is rogue has a weapon that is +1 versus undead. And the cleric has a mace, which is +1 versus undead. And then she's also +1. It's a +1 weapon. So she's adding +2 plus her level against undead. So let's go ahead and have her go, because she may just wipe them out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add her level to this roll, and her level is 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. Then she adds her weapon, her +1 weapon, and it's crushing. So that is +2. So 6 plus 5 is 11, +2 is 13. 13 versus 8 is only 1. She defeats one of them. Wow. I was hoping it would be more than that. Okay. The 2, 4, 5. We don't outnumber him yet. I'm going to have the barbarian go. He adds +5 to his attack. 9. That will kill 1. 2, 3, 4. We still don't outnumber him. So the rogue is only +1. He has a +1 weapon versus undead. 5 plus 1 is 6. Does not beat 8. So he does not hit. Now we got the problem where if they get hit, they're going to get paralyzed. So let's have the barbarian go first. The barbarian adds +3 to his defense. 7 plus 3 is 10. That beats 8. He's good to go. The cleric adds +3. Actually, hold on. The cleric has a shield. No. Never mind. Thinking something different. Suit of enchanted armor. Hold on, that enchanted armor does something. Treasure, magic treasure, enchanted weapon, enchanted armor. It was defense table. Here we go. Suit of enchanted armor. Count as heavy armor, +3 versus the suit will match. Okay, so it is +3. +3. 3 + 3 is 6. She does not defend, which means she is paralyzed. And it says, a character wounded by a ghoul must save versus... Oh, wait, hold on. She's not. She got hit. So she takes a point of damage. So she is down to 8. And now she has to make a level 7 poison attack, which means you have to roll a d8 and add your... You don't add anything. It's just you got to roll a 7 or higher. And I failed. So she is paralyzed. The rogue adds +5 to his defense. 2 + 5 is 7. He fails it. So he's got to make the save. And he fails it. He is down. Oh, wow. My turn. Now I did cast Fireball, so I will scratch off a Fireball for the wizard. And I hate to use my Fireball again. And I think undead are immune to sleep. Let me double check. Sleep. The spell doesn't work. It does not affect undead. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so it's either waste my Fireball, which I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to have the warrior cast it. He got a special Fireball one-shotter in the last game. He can add his... He doesn't add his level. It's just roll it and hope for the best. I'm not going to waste it because it's an 8. I would have to roll an 8 on that. So... I'm going to cast it again. I'm going to have the wizard cast the last Fireball. I roll a d8 and add my level. 6 + 6 is 12. 12 minus... Oh, no, that's how many it kills. Yeah, 12 minus 8 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was good. Killed all the undead. So that's a second group of minions killed. And do I get treasure? Normal treasure for the ghouls. All right, so let's roll on the treasure table, which is a D8. 2. 46 times 10 gold or one item from the useful. Let's do the gold. We need some gold. 4d6 times 10. That is 3, 6, 11. 110 gold. Give it to the rogue, plus 110 gold. And let's now look at where we are. The warrior's okay, he's at 8. The priest and the rogue are down paralyzed. So the wizard will cast blessing. I have 1 blessing to get the priest back. And then the priest will cast one of her blessings to get the rogue back. And now the wizard does not have a blessing. So this could get... Anytime you lose your priest, that blessing is huge. I think maybe next time I'll bring 2 blessing to the table with the wizard. All right, so we killed the minions. We got the treasure. Where do we go? Let's go through this door right here, the south. That is a 1-2, which I believe we've already encountered. It's just a room. And it's going to be a dead end. A 1-2 is a corridor with 3. So it could go 1, 2, 3 like that. And then I'm gonna go down this corridor and see what's in here. Oh, but first I have to roll to see what's in the corridor. A 4 on a corridor is a unique event. The unique event is on page... All right. On page 59, roll a d6. 2, a dark plague. A random character must save level 5 disease or start to feel ill. See page 37 for dark plague. All right, a random character. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll a d8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The barbarian. That's not good. So level 5 versus disease, you just roll a d8 and you're hoping for a 5 or higher. He got a 6, so he's okay. All right, so this was a dark plague. I guess maybe he touched the wall or something. All right, let's go through the corridor. What's at the end of this corridor? We have a 1-6, which is a room with a door, but unfortunately I'm going to have to make it a dead end. So it is a 2x3 room, which is 6 squares, which would look like this. So this is blocked out, and this is solid. All right, they are in this room. What is in this room? That's not what you want to see rolled early in a game. That is a boss. A 12 is as 11 above, but use the dragon table. All right, in the abyss, there are 6 possible dragons: purple, mirage, ghoul, darkness, young, chaos, and luck. Let's roll on the dragon table. Okay, it's a D6. It's a purple dragon. I rolled a 1. The purple dragon is a level 10. It has 8 life. 8. It gets 2 attacks. Normal treasure. On every turn, there is a 2 in 6 chance that the dragon lets go of an electrical blast that will automatically inflict 1 wound to any character wearing heavy armor, which is my cleric. Characters wearing light or no armor can make a defense roll normally. If it doesn't use blast, the dragon attacks 2 random characters with its claws. So you don't even get to decide which 2 characters are going to defend. It's all random. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a dragon here, and we're going to fight it. But unfortunately, we're going to have to do that in the next episode because I'm out of time. This is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this 4 Against the Abyss game. I'll be back next week with the next episode where my 4 heroes are going to fight a purple dragon. I'll see you then. Until then, everybody take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.